welcome back to my channel. So for this video, we'll be talking about 10 most basic essential needs that you need for all colleges. So the first thing we have on my list is shower caddy, or the shower organizer that you hang over the shower head. Because for shower caddy, it mostly applies to if you're gonna be living in a dorm and you're not gonna have a bathroom, but say you're gonna have a community bathroom, then you'll need a shower caddy to put all your shower supplies in, like your shampoo, your body wash, your toothbrush, your toothpaste and stuff like that. But if you are like me, we had our own private bathroom, so we didn't really need that. But because for us, I have 3 other roommates including me. That will be 4 in total. So there wasn't, like, in the shower, there wasn't enough place to put everything that we have in there. So one of my roommates bought this shower organizer caddy that hangs over the shower head. So it just creates more space to put more, like, our stuff, especially for girls. Like for our hair, like we need like conditioner, shampoo, and then if you have other things like I have like hair treatments. And then if you have like the hair, if for those who had actually bleached their hair or dyed their hair, they need the purple shampoo and stuff. So us girls, we just have more stuff. So the second thing on my list will be a lamp. I feel like a lamp is very important in college, regardless what kind of dorm you live in, because you're bound to have roommates. And then when you have roommates, they might go to sleep early while you're still studying for a test, for an exam. So you can't be opening up the big light, like the light that comes with it. So you actually need a small lamp, so you wouldn't be bothering your roommates. And also for my college, what I've been through, like one of my dorm, my second year, my sophomore year, my dorm, the lighting wasn't that good. So I had to end up getting a lamp. Well, for my freshman year, so I brought it with me. So a lamp is kind of very important for me, but I'm not sure for anyone else. But I feel like it's one of the essential, most basic thing that you need anywhere, like for any college. So yeah. So the next thing we have is like actually like a lot is like for rainy days: umbrella, rain boot, and raincoat. I feel like a rain boot, like a lot of people would not think of getting a rain boot because they just feel like there's no need. Umbrella would be enough, a raincoat would be enough. But no, you guys are wrong. Let me tell you what I have been through. So I had an umbrella, I also had a raincoat, but the thing is, well, I guess I'm not sure if it applies to all colleges, but my college, we were in downtown, so like we're basically walking on the street to go to our classes. And oftentimes, like when car come by you, the water splash, it gets onto you. So like even if I move away from the sidewalk, like onto the grass, it will still get on my pants. And then like my shoe and my pants, like my lower part of my pant will be wet, and it just feels really gross. And you can't really go back to change because you're on your way to class and you're gonna be late. So I couldn't go back to change, and I had to end up with the wet shoe, wet sock with the wet pant to class. So I feel like a rain boot would be a very good thing to get, even though you might think there's no use to it. So just to consider that. But umbrella and raincoat is a must-have for college. But if you think that you don't need a rain boot, then I think it's really up to you. But I feel like umbrella and raincoat, either one, you must have for college, like a must, unless you don't mind being in the rain and getting drenched. So yeah. So the fourth thing I have, I guess it's actually I guess it really depends on everyone, but I had a shoe rack because I don't like my shoes. Like the very first semester, like the first couple of months, I actually didn't have a shoe organizer or a shoe rack. I just have my shoe all over, like on the floor of my closet. I just feel like it's a mess and it takes up a lot of space. Like I also like to put my backpack in my closet, so it saves space in the dorm, because dorm is very small. Like regardless what college you go to, dorm is gonna be really small, so you want to have as much space as you want. So I like to keep some things in my closet, but with the shoes all on the floor, I just feel like it takes up so much space. And even if you want to create a small space, you're gonna create a mess with like shoes stacking all over, like a pile of shoe right there. And I don't really like that. I'm a very neat and organized person, so it would definitely get on my nerve if like I have a pile of shoe over there where like all my shoes were placed out. Like it got on my nerve like a lot, so I just bought a shoe rack. And all my other roommates, they all had a shoe rack too. So I feel like shoe rack or a shoe organizer is very useful, but I feel like shoe rack will be better, because if you have like over the door shoe organizer, I feel like it's kind of dirty, so like the shoe smell would get onto your clothes. Like it's directly facing your clothes instead at the bottom of the closet. So I prefer a shoe rack, but I guess it's up to everyone, their own preferences. Everyone's preference is different, but that's just my preference. So yeah. So the fifth thing I feel like this is like a really important one. Like I don't think a lot of people would think about this, but there might be a couple, is containers. Like container is a must, regardless if you're living with an apartment style or not apartment style, like for freshmen. But I feel like container is a must, especially if you have a meal plan, because you're paying a lot of money for the meal plan. So me and my roommates, like for our first semester, we're not allowed to take out food, but we did it anyway because we paid for it. So I feel like it's not fair. Like every time when we were hungry, we still had to walk all the way down to the dining hall. So we just got containers, and then we just sneaked out the food to our dorm, and we just kept it in our fridge, which is quite useful. So when you're hungry, you don't have to go down all the way to the dining hall just to eat. So I feel like a container is a very useful thing, because that's what we did, and then we find that very useful, taking food to our dorm instead of coming down when we're hungry every time. So that's my tip. I guess it's kind of a little tip. But leading on to the next item is a mini fridge. Like I said, for those who would actually prefer to have containers, I feel like mini fridge is a must, where you store food in it. I feel like a microwave isn't a must, because like I know a lot of people, when they have mini fridge, they must have a microwave with it, but I feel like there's no need for a microwave, because I'm pretty sure like for all colleges, like every floor they have like a station where you can either cook food or microwave food. But for ours, we can only microwave food, we can't cook food there. But every time when we need to like heat up our food, we'll like to take it out onto our commons area, like for the floor, and we just heat it up food there, and we didn't really have to buy another microwave. It's just a waste of money. So unless like you really want a microwave, then you can get one. But I feel like a mini fridge is like a must, especially you can put water in it. For like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys like cold things, like cold Coke drinks, water. So a mini fridge, I feel like it's a pretty good thing to have in the dorm. Also, when you do have takeouts, if you have leftovers, it's nice to put it in there. So mini fridge is kind of a must. I guess it depends on everyone. And the next thing we have is water filter. I feel like water filter is like a really must have thing. Like unlike other things other than shower caddy, I feel like water filter is like a must thing, because you either get water from the water fountain, but I'm sure some of you, like especially when you're in the bad day, like for us girls, like periods, I don't like to walk around, I don't like to exercise when I'm on a period, or especially when I'm on a bad mood, I do not want to go out. So I'd rather just stay in the dorm and get my water instead of going out all the way onto my floor just to get water from the water fountain. And another option is buying water, which is, I mean, it's okay, but every time like when you guys are out of water, you guys have to go buy it, and you have to carry up all the way to your floor. I feel like that's a lot of work. So I feel like water filter is like the best option. It's like the best option, well, consider for me, and I feel like it will actually be for most of you, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people has water fountain in their dorm. Like all my friends, they all have water filter, either in their water bottle or they have the big ones, and I had a big one, so that solved our water problem. So yeah, I think it's a must. I'm pretty sure it's for most of you. Like, you might want to consider if you don't think. So for those who actually wasn't thinking about getting a water filter, I feel like you guys you should reconsider getting one, because I feel like it's just a lot more, it's like a lot better than getting water from the water fountain or buying water. That's just my opinion for y'all, so you might want to consider. The next thing we have on our list will be blackout curtains. For me, my dorm, my room had 2 windows. If you have seen my video tour, my dorm tour, you might have saw like I have 2 windows. It gets really bright in the day, especially for us. Like sometimes we do not like, I absolutely do not like to get up early. Like I can't get up that early in the, and sometimes like in the afternoon, I like to have an afternoon nap, but with the bright light from my windows, I couldn't sleep, so I had to end up getting curtains. But I didn't consider getting a blackout curtains, because I was just like, there's no need for the money, but I feel like it's a really good investment. And also for those who think, like for the freshmen, they might think they don't need blackout curtain, I feel like you might want to consider, because the light from your lamp or the light in the room might bother your roommate. So or you, depends, you might want to consider getting a blackout curtain, so when you sleep you wouldn't have light shining on your eyes. So I feel like blackout curtain could be an option for some of you or most of you. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like it's pretty important. And the last thing we have on our list is earplugs. I feel like they are fairly important. Like all my roommates had it, but I didn't have it because I sleep pretty late, so I didn't really need it. But I remember the first year when I was in college, the dorm right beside us, they were partying like very late, and it was like really loud, and they were singing karaoke, I'm pretty sure. It was like really loud, and my roommates, like they were trying to sleep and they were pretty much pissed off because it was so loud. And it's a great thing that they had their earbuds, but we did also tell our RA about them. So yeah, so we were really pissed off. And I feel like earbuds is also useful because like you might be going to sleep early, but maybe your roommates aren't sleeping that early and they were just talking. Even if they were whispering, it might get to you. So I feel like earbud is actually a pretty good thing. And also, like, I lived in the city, so for my first 2 years, so it gets loud. You know, the heart of the city, it gets loud. So earbud is a pretty good thing if you live in the city. So yeah, so this is actually the end of this video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below if you have any questions. And if you like me, please subscribe to my channel for any other future videos. And bye!